Okay, here we are. This is chess 9,000,000,060. It's exactly what it sounds like. No more explanation necessary. Chess 9,000,000,060. It's like chess 960, but more. So there are more pieces in addition to the back row being randomized. So more combinations. Some of the pieces are better. Some of them are worse. Some of them are normal. There's like the Knight Rider, which is like makes multiple knight moves, which is cool. There's like terrible Rook. There's Zebra, which is like a 3-2 leaper. It's a cluster. We've been challenged to it by Andre, friend of the stream. So we're just gonna jump right into it. 15-minute time control plus 10-second increment. You're allowed to set the starting strength of the units that are used in the game. I'm not sure what range we set it to, but here are all the units. Okay, so very helpfully, the game tells us what the hell the units do. Okay, so we've got like a regular old queen here. We've got Rookmon, which is it was like kind of budget. Guy Lee is like what that sounds like to me, which is a rook plus a king. It's got the little sort of king type hat. Rook plus a king, probably pretty good. Freddie Mercury, which is like a queen, but less. Which is potentially okay. Not incredible, but useful for mating, probably. Difficult to maneuver. So we've got like budget queen here, regular queen here. We've got two rooks. Oh, this is the range 1 rook, which is pretty embarrassing. And then we've got two Knight Riders. That's pretty crazy. Damn, that's pretty crazy. Okay, so we've got two in the where the rooks usually go. We've got budget queens, which move up to 2. We've got, this is a terrible piece. This is a rook plus a king. And these Knight Riders are, this is actually crazy. Like the squares that these guys cover, kind of ridiculous, right? Let's see, are there any early gambits? I think that in some way the game prevents there from being any like mates in 1, 2, or 3, like to start the game. But two Knight Riders, like having the Knight Rider pair, I feel like is probably gonna be just absolutely absurd. I feel like pushing here. You know what? We're going to play like a hyper modern G3 in chess 9,000,000,060. I'm not positive what my plan is, but I don't know. I want to push these pawns up. I want to save these Knight Riders for a rainy day. And I want to make some cool stuff happen. So, we'll see. We'll see where we go. They're positioned like slightly weirdly, these Knight Riders. But I don't know. It's not like there isn't like a paradigm of sort of a few opening tenants that scream out to me given this position. I feel like it's difficult to formulate like an immediate game plan. GLHF, by the way, to Andre. Having 2 is a fair amount of power. I think so. I think it's a lot of power because it's also really difficult to just figure out. Ooh, interesting. I could just take it. I wonder if that's bad. I could take it and then I could run away and like check my opponent's king. So it feels like this is a bait because Andre is good at the game of chess. But also, how could I possibly deny a free pawn? I just need to do it. I just need to do it. And if he's come up with some amazing like sort of tactical brilliancy here, then hats off, right? He earned it. Ooh, okay, so this guy isn't really doing anything. So I can check my opponent here. And then is there something I can check him in 2 directions, right? I could check him here. All you would have to do is like push one of these pawns, but which pawn is like worse for him to push? Oh, maybe this pawn is worse for him to push. Because, oh well, okay, I guess he could just trade Knight Riders. Whereas here he's forced to push. and then the pawn is stuck there. So is there a way that I could like load pressure onto it? Oh, but then this like inhibits the develop. Well, all right. We're gonna do this. We're gonna check our opponent. We're gonna check our opponent. I feel like because this is the only central pawn that he has, forcing it to stay on this square is probably like good for us. Maybe, I think. Yeah, it is throwing me off having the regular king on d1 and the queen on e1. You should probably just develop your pieces. Yeah, no, I mean, obviously, but it's too tempting, man. It's too tempting. I know you shouldn't develop your queen early, but I kind of want to get Freddie Mercury involved. I just do. I don't have like a fantastic reason for that. This guy, the pawns that this guy is threatening are defended by my pieces. I'm not that worried about it. I feel pretty good. I definitely think a Knight Rider is worth more than a Freddie Mercury. But I don't know, maybe I'm being naive. Like I could have forced the trade there. I guess it'd be like a tempo advantage because his Wazir would waste a turn making his position worse, right? Like the only thing worse than a unit. Ooh. Really? Because this doesn't, like these squares are both defended. Like it doesn't even coordinate an attack on any, like there's no, it attacks this, but it's defended by my Freddie Mercury no less. Maybe he wants to trade the queen for the Knight Rider, but that seems crazy to me. Can I kick this? Is that really that good? Maybe he just wanted to develop his piece, but then chat, this doesn't seem that good. Maybe I'm being dumb. You know what? Maybe I am being dumb. Hold on. Is there any... What are like Knight Rider moves from my... Like if this happens... No, because then I just move my Freddie Mercury. I'm just going to kick the queen. Who's the opponent? The opponent's Andre. Does the length 2 rook moves more than make up for the restriction on the diagonal moves? Or is a Freddie Mercury equal to a bishop? No. I think Freddie Mercury is way better than a bishop. But I think it's not great in, like, I think it's kind of like positionally. Okay, hold on. What's the catch? Because this seems like, I understand that he's threatening my Freddie Mercury, but there's nothing here, dog. Like, he's threatening to smother me. Okay. If he could trade for my Freddie Mercury, then he would be smothering me. And also, but I've got 3 units on this square, so that's fine. Okay, I've caught on. I think this is the move. The square is still open, but now I can't get, well, it liberates my king, but more importantly, it kicks the queen again, and I get more tempo. Is Freddie Mercury warrior plus plus? Freddie Mercury is range 2 queen. If so, it's better than bishop by a solid bit. Yeah, it's better than bishop by a solid bit. I'm glad. It's great that the authority on this is Ryan. I mean, to some extent, he does have the most experience with these pieces as the best Chess Evolved Online player. Worse than a rook by a bit? Yeah, I get that. So what is it, a value 4 piece? In the grand taxonomy of things? I want to know what you think about the Knight Rider, Ryan. I don't know if there's a Knight Rider-like unit in Chess Evolved Online. Are you referring to Chess Evolved Online? Yeah, the CEO in Ryan 4 CEO is Chess Evolved Online. Knight Riders between rook and queen, right? See, I don't know. Is it for sure better than a rook? feel kind of equal to me. Okay, we forced our opponent. I mean, forced is a strong word, but our opponent has made a trillion queen moves, which I hope is a good thing for us. Now, this move doesn't accomplish anything, really, but I'm considering making it. For no particularly good reason. Obviously, he can't take because the pawn is pinned. But then he could trade his queen, and then it might be worth the two pieces together. Let's think. Who do we ask for help when we don't know which way to go? Maybe get my, what's this guy called? Maybe get my Rookman involved? Rockman? Like, the Mega Man boss, you know what I mean? Why not? Let's be young, have fun. Push pawns. Knight Rider is like 4.6 and Freddie Mercury is like 4.3 IMO. That's so specific. I think Knight Rider is definitely better than Rook. Damn, okay. Never really used it? Ghostbusters? No, not that. Who you gonna call? It was a Dora the Explorer reference. Phone a friend could be funny in challenges. Could be funny. Come on, chat. I thought you were cultured. I like it because it also blocks the Knight Riders. I feel like we have a good position here. No? Good coordination. Good, it's kind of annoying. Maybe I'll say Knight Rider is slightly worse than Queen. Okay. Just 9,060,000,000 hand and brain. Just hope you have a bunch of the same piece. Knight Rider. Knight Rider's the show with the talking car, right? But like the... Ooh, what does that do? What does that do? If I push this pawn, what does he do? With David Hasselhoff? Yes, it was David Hasselhoff. But that's not like what the car is called, right? It's called Kit or something. Car is like Eartha Kit or some shit. Oh! Makes sense now, chat. Makes sense. I only have one move here. And that's this move, right? Man, how could I have been so naive? Play the legal move. Oh, moves. We have two moves. I like a Knight Rider better than I like, I must call him a David Bowie. Freddie Mercury, anyway. These Knight Riders are fucking out of control, man. No, David Hasselhoff's in-game character is what's called Knight Rider? What? Knight Rider's doing big things. Oh, this is pinned! I can't take, cause, oh wow, that was such a dumb thing for me to do. But I value a queen more than a Knight Rider, right? Is there any reason that this doesn't, like... It's like a free queen? Does he mate me now? But that wasn't covering any important squares, right? I think he just blundered his queen? Free's a strong word. Hey, Dom. How's it going? Dude, I love that Dom was in my Discord yesterday or the day before or whatever, and he was like, hey, here's this random person streaming 5D chess. Does anybody want to stream snipe him and fucking like rock his world? Rip Andre. Which is funny because that is like how we met Dom. He was just randomly streaming 5D chess. And like Romad and I went into his stream and like got to know him and like hung out with him. Tried to F2 the guy, but kept miscounting. Oh no. No. But also, that's incredibly rude. But also kind of based at the same time. What do we do here? I'm glad you had fun. What's the right now? I want to trade off pieces. This is the only other piece that's like super strong, right? I guess I also want to encourage trades with just all of these guys, right? Wow, these Knight Riders are doing like a perfect job of not like overlapping their movement, basically. But it seems as though Andre just straight up blundered. So that's pretty good for us. It's pretty good for us. Now if we... I think I shouldn't think too hard about this, right? Hey, like maybe I just bring him home. I think I'm just gonna bring him home. I probably should have put him here, but I didn't. I didn't do that. Knight Rider on the rim isn't as bad as Knight on the rim. Yeah, for sure it's not as bad. Definitely. Like, hands down. Okay, where does this guy go? I want to develop my pieces. This feels decent. You know what? Wait, that feels decent. I'll do this. I mean, the open file feels pretty good. There's no castling in this game, by the way. Even if you have like a rook-esque piece in the right place, can't do it. At least now we only have fun pieces. That's true. That's true. Anything could happen though. Like I could still get destroyed. Okay. It's Freddie Mercury's about to... I mean, I personally just really want to trade pieces now that I'm up material. At least I think I'm up material. I mean, I got like a free queen, so I'm pretty sure I'm up material. Ooh, but now... I guess I should really develop my Freddie Mercury, right? Well, okay. Maybe do this so that his Knight Rider can't move anywhere. It doesn't matter anyway. Is Knight Rider here? Is Knight Rider here annoying? Not really, because I want to... I'll do this anyway. Hopefully that's not... Hopefully that's not too bad. We should be able to convert this game fairly easily, but I do need to really worry about my time. My opponent's got like twice as much time as I have, which is not the best look. Not the best look. When at a loss, just develop your underdeveloped pieces. I would say when playing chess, just develop your underdeveloped pieces is probably the best way to win a game that you're winning and the best way to get back into a game that you're losing. Give Andre a photo friend right now. Go for the definitely optimal bad rook mate. Dude. I wouldn't do that to Andre just because... Not even because like I have like an excess of respect for him or anything like that. Just because I'd be afraid of fucking up. I don't want to get embarrassed. Okay, so if I kick this guy, where does he go? Kick. He goes here. Do I trade a Rookman for a Knight Rider? When I'm up a queen? Probably, right? Yo, April, how's it going? For anyone who doesn't know, April is one of the co-developers of this game. What's up? If you kick him hard enough, he goes to the ER. Ooh, you know what would be pretty dank? Well, no. Can't really do that. Kick. Like, it doesn't... Kicking this knight rider doesn't improve its position is my point, right? If like boom, then I can just do this, but where does it go? It's stuck here. I'm just gonna kick the Knight Rider. What's the worst that could happen? I think we determined that it's a bit more than 9 billion, but I don't know the precise number. I see. In response to asking the developer the exact number of possible starting positions. I don't know what the starting rules are for like how the board can be generated. Although because it doesn't, like there's no deference for castling rules and opposite colored bishops and stuff like that, the way that Chess 960 has. It might just be easier to calculate the overall number of starting positions. Now, the question on everyone's mind is, what do we do next? What do we do here? What are we doing here? This is doubly defended. This piece is useless. This is like probably my worst piece right now, but I'm wondering if this piece is technically undefended, so maybe I just defend it and open up like lines from my queen. May not necessarily be a great move, but you know, I think it's fine. I think we can afford to sort of slowly open up our position. As long as I'm playing quickly, I can play slowly. You know what I mean? No. One king, correct total piece value, and no mate in 2. Oh, that's it? It's very hard to get an exact number because the game does stuff like filtering out mates in 2. Ah, I understand. I understand. Okay, what's going on here? We have to be careful because this square is defended. Dun, 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 dun. I would love to trade for this guy, but I think a Freddie Mercury here probably. This feels like it's probably good, right? And again, we want to play quickly. There's 10-second increment, but I'm a flagger. I'm a registered flagger. So we gotta be careful when it comes to our time troubles. Ooh, spicy. It's very spicy. It's so bad if we capture here. I guess the point is that this is blocking the site of this square. We could always do this. Maybe that's a good move. It's not, why not do this? Because then we can do this and feel really good about ourselves, right? Dun, 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 dun. How do you calculate the piece value? Like adding atoms doesn't linearly change value. April responds, some of them are based on actual calculations other people have done. On actual calculations other people have done. Some of them are rough guesses. Interesting. Is it public info? What the piece values are on all the pieces? Like the relative numerical strengths that you have attributed? I mean, I guess you could probably figure it out just by generating, you know, the boards over and over again and like doing the math. I think it's open source. Is there like a list that we can look at? How much is a bad rook worth? Yeah, how much is a wazir? Probably worth more than a bad bishop, right? I can find the list. All right. I think a lot of chat would like to see. I'll also put it in the description alongside a link to Chess 9,060,000,000. Bad rook should be like 0.3. What does that make bad bishop? A pawn is 1. Negative 0.3. Okay, where does this go? Yeah, I think I'll do one of these. Threaten Freddie Mercury here. And then if takes... Well, if takes here, then we can take here. And I'm kind of okay with that trade. I think. Maybe I shouldn't be. Because this guy's probably worth more than a Knight Rider. But, like, we're up a full queen. So, bad bishop is better than bad rook. Oh, really? Interesting. Really? I would not have expected, to be honest. Now we can just take this probably, right? Let's just take. I'm trying to trade pieces. I'm trying to open up the board. We've got our Freddie Mercury here. We've got our, whatever the hell this is, Rockman, right? Okay, link the relevant part of the code in the Discord. Okay, cool. Thank you very much, April. I appreciate it. Bad rook, maybe like 0.7. Bad bishop, like 1.2. These guys are pretty arbitrary, though. Honestly, Ryan's got so much street cred that I just take his word for granted, like completely. I feel like this is good for me, no? Unless he can like force me to dun dun dun. Alright, hold on. I mean, this is like completely undefended, right? So we can like, the Knight Rider is frozen if I do this. Fuck it. I'm just gonna do this. We'll do it live. Fuck it. We'll do it live. Wazir will just never enter the game. True. Dude, neither will Freddie Mercury. Look at this. Imagine if you somehow came up with a piece that actually has negative value. You improve your position by losing it. Yeah, like a self-immobilizer type thing. 3 rats in a trench coat. That's funny. Yeah, like if it's a piece that like grows into another piece. Okay, this is horrible. I'm sorry, Andre. I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean it. Poison pawn? True, true. Go for Wazir mate? I'm not gonna go for a Wazir mate against Andre. He's just gonna I think he's the favorite. Like, as much as my whole brand on my channel is like, I learn games quickly. He's just so much better at chess than I am. And he's played a lot of variants as well. So like, I'm just counting, I'm not at all going to let this victory, you know, sort of like give me unbridled confidence. I'm definitely not going to try to style on Andre, not this game. Okay, so the question is, can I style on him? I feel like knight here is pretty good, or I could take the free Freddie Mercury. I think it's a free Freddie Mercury, right? He can't recapture this. Seems Andre's going for Wazir mate. He did activate his Wazir, and in exchange, we got a free Freddie Mercury. I can't believe the Wazir was actually doing something there. Trap it? Trap what is Freddie Mercury? Okay. Next turn, I've got Knight Rider to d6, which is kind of rough. See free Freddie Mercury. Take a free Freddie Mercury. Listen, I love his work. Hold on. Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, well, no. This is because it's defended, right? It's check, and if he takes, then I take. And otherwise, my Knight Rider is trapped. So yeah, I'd do this any day of the week. This is brutal. What about a piece that blocks your pieces, but enemies phase through it? Ah, that's a cool idea. Yeah, that would be a cool negative value piece. Is there a reason? I mean, I guess my opponent just wants to liberate his pieces, right? Dude, imagine that he gets like the dream, somehow traps my king with his pieces. Like how crazy would that be? I should try and trade my Knight Rider for something. These are kind of my it's like the meme with the cat in the suit with the newspaper, but like on our stream. These are the kind of thoughts we have. Ooh, that was a bad move, because I think we have like almost mate, right? This right here is like real close to mate. Not that he's got much better moves, but yeah, I think we definitely. Okay. Well, what's the easiest? Because this is pretty good. Oh no, it's defended there. Whew, almost lost the game. I mean, I probably wouldn't have, to be honest, but would have been close. And then I think maybe queen here, mate. Right? Yeah. All right. We did it. We did it, chat. Okay. We won game 1. Yay. All right. I knew that there was going to be some spaghetti with the Knight Riders because it's just so hard to calculate everywhere they can go. Like, I mean, it's just a bunch of knight moves. So like maybe if you're good enough at regular chess, you can think like, oh yeah, you just look at all the knight moves in a row. All right, we're black this game. Okay, all right. Game 2 against Andre. Here we go. Game 1 went very well. Game 1 went in our favor. And now, what are our pieces here? Okay, so we've got the Amazon. It's like the best piece in chess 9,000,000,060. It's a knight and a queen, and it's just unbelievably good. Like, it mates by itself, like, everywhere. Unicorn, which is a knight rider and a bishop, which is interesting. A knight rider we had 2 of last game. We've got 1 this game too. A knight rider is a knight that makes a bunch of knight moves in a row. So it's an interesting piece. I like the knight rider. A unicorn is a knight rider plus a bishop. That's an extraordinarily strong piece. Holy butts. That's, oh wow. I have to like, okay, I have to like internalize this pattern. This pattern of movement. That's a weird one. But pretty good. Okay, archbishop is just a knight and a bishop. Knight and a bishop. Interesting implications. I feel like this piece is pretty good. Knight rider as well. Oh, okay, the camels are pretty weak. I'm not like a huge fan. They're like long knights. They move over 1 and up 3 instead of 2. And then zebras, which I think are also really, they're one of those pieces, like it looks like they're really inflexible, but how the hell are you going to defend against a piece that's like 3 away in one direction, 2 away in the other direction? You know what I mean? So, I really like the starting board. Okay, we've got 2 zebras, which is really interesting. This is a knight rider. Camel. Okay, I have to let's internalize piece relationships. First thing I always check is what, ooh, that's interesting. What are like knight rider moves away from the enemy's king? You know what I mean? Okay, so that's interesting. This is a square. Wow, opening it up immediately, I guess, to activate this piece, right? Because there's no other piece that needs that to be open like that. Okay, if we camel out here and then it gets kicked, that feels like it's a good thing. Because if he kicks it like this, then okay, camel out. First thing I'm doing is camel out. It can't be immediately captured, and he can't. If he kicks it here, I feel like this pawn is actually doing a lot of work. And if he kicks it like this, then I'm not so worried. And I feel like we can immediately put on a little bit more pressure than honestly we should be able to here. Maybe with like an Amazon or something like that. I have to constantly be aware of the 2 camel, or of the 2 knight rider pieces. Because they're terrifying. Knight rider plus bishop is really good. I hope I haven't blundered something silly immediately. I think I should be good. I think I should be good. Wow, what a zoo. I know. To be fair, it's like 8 different kinds of horse, right? Basically. All cloven hooved quadrupedal mammals are now horses. I wonder what that does. Like, Andre's good at games, so he must be doing something, but I guess this prevents me from doing something that's good for me. I'm just thinking, like, what if I go out here and then I boom and then boom and then boom and then boom can't happen, and that feels good, right? Like, this guy is here and this is a fucking unicorn, so it's gonna, like, man, okay, maybe this is bad, but I'm gonna do this. We've got the camel, the Amazon, and the unicorn all pointed at B2 right now. Yes, you shouldn't develop your queen first, but, you know, I can't help it, man. I'm a degenerate. Ooh, I've been checked. Which I knew was a thing that was possible, but how much do I care? Ooh, it's a free zebra. But also, how much do I care? Question is, what do I mean, I guess I just push this pawn. Why not? Let's just push the pawn. This pawn is now pinned, but whatever. There are arrows. There are arrows! When did this happen? Arrows were a feature that I requested last time I played this game. Oh my god. Chat, we did it. We've become the change that we wanted to see in the world. I'm so happy. Damn. It's like a week ago. We did it. We did it. I'm glad that I can use my platform to affect positive change in the world. Ooh, spicy. I think I probably want to push this pawn, right? Like, because it's defended by the zebra, and I don't want there to be any... I don't want to block my, like, unicorn's path, because that's part of my grand plan here, to destroy my opponent. Unfortunately, it's not like an actual... There's no mate that can happen here. Anytime he wants, he can grab this zebra. I can trap his piece, but not actually if I'm going to use this unicorn for the purpose that I said I was going to use it for. Although I guess the zebra is defending it. Oh, no, it's not. That would have to be a camel to defend that. Okay, so this is kind of a free zebra for a Knight Rider. Well, I mean, it's not for a Knight Rider, but it's kind of for a Knight Rider. Wait! Wait. Am I being crazy? Hold on, chat. Camel, here, Amazon, zebra, Knight Rider, bishop. Okay. I've got a camel looking here, my Amazon looking here, and a unicorn looking here. I guess I'll take it with the unicorn. I don't know what the right move is. I'm so sick that I set this up, but I don't know how to convert. I guess I'll do this. It looks good. Like, I don't quite see the line, but it just looks really good. Just looks super duper good. Super special good. If this Knight Rider wasn't here, then taking here would be really good. Like the zebra. I think, maybe. Also, the unicorn is the only piece that's defending this square, so I could maybe like if boom, then boom check, boom. The camel mate would be amazing. The only problem with it... No, because then... Well, okay, there's nothing defending this square then, right? If I like boom, boom, boom... No, because he can go... Oh, man. There's gotta be mate. There's gotta be mate. The other thing is, if I try to take this... like his unicorn is defending it, so this game is really hard, but it looks good. It looks good. Right? Amazon here. That's the move. Now this is check. That is a good here and then moves here. How do I convert? How do I convert? I guess I get a free camel, but like, what the hell is that worth? Right? Like, there's gotta be... And then if he takes here, that's probably good for me. Free unicorn! Or... I guess either. Ugh. Bro, this game is way too hard. If I get my camel out of the way, then this would actually probably be a pretty big deal. Oh, actually, now that I mention that. It's the only thing defending my... Where's my Knight Rider going? Right, it's totally trapped. But if I go boom, boom, boom... Chat. My Knight Rider checks his king. Activating my Knight Rider here has to be a good move, right? This is a masterclass on flagging. I was rewarded for my patient gameplay, Narik. You see this combination? This was calculated the entire time. I'll just cut all that thinking out of the VOD. It'll seem like I'm a fucking genius. All right, wait, this is good for me. This is good for me, right? Wait, what was my plan here? Hold on. It doesn't quite check him. Here, 2 pieces cover this, whereas one of my pieces covers this, right? Camel's defended now too. Oh, it's not. That's not how any of this works. Actually, wait. This might be good because maybe now I take the free camel, quote unquote free camel. Nah, chat. I've lost the thread. I'm just gonna take the free piece. I wasted a lot of my time there with the intermezzo and everything. It wasn't good gameplay by me. But it is what it is. Huzzah. Trying to follow this is as hard as trying to learn the pieces in Shogi. Kind of. A free camel is all you need. I mean, we have material advantage, and it's not like he can remove that piece that easily. I was just super tunnel visioning on finding some like lethal combination. Where I really shouldn't have been wasting my time with any of that, I think. But it's probably fine. Probably. Although I guess I have blocked my Archbishop off from this situation. But man, I gotta think really carefully. I'm up a camel and also a pawn, I think. Yeah, I'm up a camel and a pawn. Which is, how much is a camel? A camel and a pawn is probably like 3.5 points, maybe. It was a pretty cool attack, TBH. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it, chat. I just didn't have a follow-up. It wasn't, I mean, an attack doesn't have to be lethal to be cool. I think a Knight Rider is probably not worth a bishop, right? Or, sorry, an Archbishop. That's what it's called, yeah? Archbishop? Yeah. Because it's so much, it's doing so much more work. I mean, it's pinned this piece. I guess now if I capture this, whatever recaptures will be pinned. So maybe there's something cool I can do with that. But maybe not, I don't know. How many pieces defend this? Okay, so this, and now I can only recapture with my pawn, right? There's no other piece that can recapture. So I don't even have options. So I'll just take it with my pawn. That's fine. An Archbishop's worth more? Maybe. There's a lot going on. We've got a lot of... If we could... There are ways here that we can mate our opponent. I just have to think really hard. The fact that you have a piece that's a Knight Rider and also a way to like maneuver that Knight Rider with to reposition it with like the bishop moves. All right, hold on. I need like just a moment of quiet time here, chat. Why not? I'll develop my zebra. I think overall it still looks really good for me. I think. I continually need to be monitoring what his Knight Rider pieces can do. That's covered by this. I can always trade a Knight Rider for an Archbishop. I have an idea for a penultima, but I need a little bit of testing, and I promise it's bad. Well, I mean, just hit up the Discord. People are more than willing to help test drive. Penultimas. Now, here's the thing. I got 2 pieces trained on this arch. Like a zebra's definitely worth more than an archbishop, right? Right? That must be true, right? Honestly, I'm kind of willing to let that camera. Do I just take this here? Or maybe I take it with the Knight Rider. Maybe I take, because there are, I have 3 pieces here now. Oh, I'm such a dingus. Okay, wait. All right, chat. I take, hold on. This is probably good for me. But then if takes, okay, hold on. I'm such a dingus. Knight Rider out. Whichever one of these takes, I take, well, do I just go up material and call it good? I need to make a decision quick. I've less than 3 minutes. Okay. Knight Rider Unicorn. So if I take with the Knight Rider, then we can Unicorn, and if Unicorn, boom, then this happens, which is not ideal. I feel like I'm in a worse position though. I probably actually want to, because the damn. I probably take the Archbishop, right? And then if he takes my camel, I'm happy to do an Archbishop for camel trade. And if he doesn't take the camel, then yeah, I just need to make a move. I mean, that's the main thing. I just need to make a move. Zebra taking Archbishop is like knight taking queen. Probably something like that. Oh, the only problem is, like, I really need to liberate this piece. I don't know. Where's my camel go? I don't really know where to put my camel. I guess I could put it here. Doesn't seem very good. But, oh, well, okay. It attacks the unicorn and it's defended. So actually, camel here is pretty good in many ways. Maybe. Also, getting this Knight Rider out of here is actually very good. Because then the Knight Rider's no longer defending this. So if he takes with the pawn, which he can do, then, you know, obviously that's not a thing. But if he takes with the pawn, I probably go camel out here, threaten the unicorn, and free up this Knight Rider. Unicorn has to move. I don't know where unicorn moves, but if I liberate the Knight Rider, like, I've got this dream of this Archbishop coming in here and delivering mate, basically. It's possible. You have crushing material advantage, but you're going to flag. Welcome to the story of my life. This is actually just all of the games that I play ever. Whoa, wait, what? Really? That seems insane. Instead of trading the camel for the zebra, or sorry, the Archbishop for the zebra, he traded the Archbishop for the camel. I guess the camel situationally was stronger, right? But now I can just trade down to pieces, right? Like, I'm up a full Archbishop here. Yeah, I can just trade equal material. Yeah, I feel good about that. Okay. Ooh, now, takes here, takes, whoa. What a blunder. What a blunder. Okay, chat, we're in the game. Chat, I could have taken that last turn. That Archbishop was the only thing defending the Knight Rider. Holy fuck, dude. All right. Andre's getting farmed. I'm sorry, Andre. To be fair, I gave you the opportunity to take it by saving my zebra. Go for mate. Or time limited? Yeah, I do need to not flag. Although Andre, he's losing a lot of time reconsidering every life decision up until this point in time. Wait, if that happens, we definitely go for the free piece here, right? Because it also liberates our Archbishop. Like, that's the main... This means that this can come soon. And honestly, hold on. We're getting there. We are getting there. I think Zebra check hits these squares, right? I mean, one of those squares was already hit, but okay. So here we have to go for... Well, okay, the thing is that the zebra no longer defends, so this is totally safe. And... Yeah, no, this is totally safe. We just won... It's not free, but we won this trade for a pawn, right? Animal abuse. Last turn moving zebra uncovered to check. He resigned. Alright. GG. You didn't even let me... Come on, man. What a trade. That's a free unicorn. Hilariously, that is a free unicorn, actually. Like where the... Because all of these squares are attacked. This square is attacked by this guy. So is this square. So the only is king can only move here or here. So I actually got the free unicorn. Which is crazy. GG. Well, okay, so at the end there, before Andre resigned, we were up an Archbishop, a Knight Rider, a Zebra, and a Unicorn. Holy shit. Okay. GG. Good game, Andre. Honestly...